Alright, you guys, so I'm out here on Dunlap and I think 43rd Avenue, and every day after work I always see this guy here standing in this corner asking for pretty much money or food or anything. So I'm gonna go over there and give him some water, some food and some stuff, and I'm gonna see what brings him out here and why is he out here panhandling. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And he's always standing out here, and right now it is 2:30 and it's about 105 degrees out here. So, and he's always out here every day, so let's see if we can try to help him out. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, you?
Good. I'm Julie.
Hi Julie, I'm Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Steven? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I come out here to pass out food and water to those in need.
Awesome, thank you.
I saw your sign.
Yeah.
So I was wondering what brings you out here.
My little hernia.
Hernia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what it is I've had a lot of issues with it. Also, both my knees need knee replacement, bone on bone at this point. Anyway, we're concerned with the hernia first. I have an echocardiogram in 2 weeks, and if that comes out good, then I can get this dealt with, and then I got 3 weeks recovery, and I can get the hell off the street.
So you come out here to ask for donations for that?
Yeah.
To get that done?
Yeah, just like
would you like a bag of food and
please, I would. Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I was gonna ask too, are you interested in doing like a story of your life? Like an
Can
interview?
I think about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because I do have a platform where I have a lot of people that help donate. Well, they donate to me and they give me food and water and stuff so that I can come out here and give out to people in need.
Right.
Sometimes those people, they do reach out trying to help, like the cash apps.
Specific?
And, like, yeah.
Okay.
If they're able to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a number I could call? Or
I don't have a number, but I do have an email that you can send me an email to.
I don't need that. Are you in this neighborhood very often?
Yeah, I come out here
okay.
every other week, yeah.
Okay, stop and I'll have I have a number, but I don't have my cards.
Oh,
so
okay.
No worries. I'll have it, and then I can give it to you, and then you can go from there. Okay. If I decide that's
yeah. I always see you after work going home.
Okay.
I always see you here, so I always wonder, like, you know, what brings you out here.
Yeah. That's it. You know, there's no way to sustain while I'm waiting to get this thing taken care of. And then one of the main things is I live in a motorhome, and actually I can't afford to run the air at night or air at all. But anyway, I have a cat in there, so I actually created what I call an ice box, which is 2 storage containers, bigger than a cat box but similar shape, and then I'll lay one down on the ground, and then I'll put like 10-15 pounds of bag of ice in there, and then put the other one on top with a little pillowcase in there, and it just yeah, it changes the world. I mean, she's in and out of it every 20 minutes, I bet. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, so she'd die without it. And anyway, because I can't run the air and I live in the heat constant, I sweat all night long. And so I probably go through 3.5-4 gallons of fluid every day. And so I end up, I'm next door to Hilberto's right now, and she sells me buckets of ice for $5 a bucket, or $5.45. Anyway, so I need 4 buckets every day. So I average 65 pounds of ice every day, 455 pounds of ice a week. That's 1,860 pounds a month. So, the money that people help me with, it goes toward ice.
Yeah. Trying to keep cool out here, I bet.
Pardon?
I said you're trying to keep cool out here, I bet.
Yeah.
It's really hot out here.
Unfortunately, I'm getting a little too used to it, I think. But again, I drink fluid constant. I'm drinking Gatorade, water, I have a few fruit drinks mixes, sugar-free, and then water, a lot of water. Yeah, so yeah, no, I keep stay hydrated, and you know, it's a bitch, and I complain, you know, about the motorhome and sweating all night long, but I'm probably the most cleansed person you'll meet. It's just, I mean, I'm just constantly cleansing. So can I tell you something? This is Arizona. We have over 300 sunny days every year. Get some sunglasses.
Yeah, definitely.
Seriously. I mean,
that is so true.
You're doing, okay? Seriously, this is Arizona. I watch so many people out here, and the visor isn't low enough for them, and then they're got envelopes up and stuff, and it's like, get some sunglasses. It's Arizona, you know? So yeah, and then spend a couple extra bucks, make them good, because your eyes are important, you know?
And what can I do right now to help you?
You're doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
For sure. Thank you.
I feel really bad that you're out here doing all of this. Yeah.
Well, thank you. But you know, you should know you're unique, because these people out here, their hearts are black. That's if they have a heart. I mean, there's a lot of mean people. You wouldn't believe how some of these people are. They'll they'll be like, they'll honk their horn and they'll show me a bottle of water, and I'll start walking up. They'll crack the bottle and start drinking it. Yeah. And the thing is, it's all white people. Fucking normal. Everybody else, black, brown, white people, oh, they love fucking with me. I had a fucking carload of super fat white people looking at me laughing. And I'm like, you know, the sign says I'm hungry, you know, and then it's like, really? And so I start doing this. And then the windows goes up, you know, and it's like, why do we have to resort to that? You know, it's just like, the thing is, they just immediately judge. They don't think of the situation at all. And so that's why I started tucking my shirt in. So some people actually are like, holy shit, you have hernia, let me help you, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so other words, if I have the shirt down, but people don't see it, and they think, oh, well, there's a perfectly fine young man. He's probably an addict, alcoholic, and too lazy to work.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's unfortunately, in 5 seconds of somebody pulling up to the stoplight, they've judged my whole life. You know, they know the whole story, and it's like, you know, they can't be more wrong usually. You know?
No, I'm really happy you said that, because there is a lot of people that do judge and that do think that. There's a lot of people that see someone sitting out on the street and they'll drive right past them thinking that, oh, just another homeless.
Right.
Not without knowing that it's a person who has a story. They have a reason why they're there. You know, it's not just that they're drug addicts or whatnot that they think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I like to come out here and get people's stories and try to give, you know, the people on the streets their voice. So that the next time someone does passes by and they see them and they recognize them, they'll be able to help. They'll know them. They'll know their story.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Educate the people on the people.
Yeah, because there is a lot of mean people out here.
There is.
There's kind.
Let's walk over here to the shade ball.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It is. It's really hot out here. How long have you been standing out here?
Today I got out here a little late at noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often do you come out here?
Every day.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, so I got to get $22 a day so I can buy ice for my cat.
Gotcha.
So that's what I do. I make sure I'm able to get that. And if I can, you know, add to that, I do. And like I am right now because I need to go get cat litter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
you worry about your cat a lot. You're so sweet.
Well, I mean, she's my life for sure.
Fur baby.
You know, and it's like, I can't believe people that, if you have an animal, to me, it's like a child, right?
How long have you been out here for?
A little under 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. And I wasn't taking advantage of Medicaid. I didn't do any of it. I didn't get on it or anything until last summer when I ended up in the hospital for 2 days and from the heat. And anyway, so then once I got Medicaid, they're awesome. I couldn't be happier with the whole process and what they're doing for me. And at the hospital, I was there for 2 days. They gave me 5 different IVs at once. And the one thing that I realized is potassium. I was really low on potassium because they gave me the potassium, and like 40 minutes later, I was feeling way better than I was. But the thing was, I got to the point where I was really close to having a heat stroke because I'd be talking to the paramedic, and then I'd just totally go blank. I just couldn't. What were we talking about? It was just like scariest shit I ever fucking. And it was, I've had a lot of different pain. I've broken this, that, and the other, and everything. But the feeling of the whole thing, it was the worst. I just felt lethargic and brain dead, and it wasn't cool. So, but anyway, so I was there for 2 days. They got me all better, and then got me a doctor. Yeah.
So you stay in a mobile home right currently?
Motorhome, yeah.
Motorhome?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you pay rent there? Do you pay rent or do
No. I just cross my fingers, hope I don't kicked out.
Yeah.
Like every other parking lot around here. But fortunately, I know most of the businesses here now. I know the manager of the.
So you stay here?
Yeah.
These businesses?
Yeah, I know the manager of the Department of Economic Security, and she's totally cool. The other thing is I clean up.
Have they tried helping you there?
Oh yeah, I know they're helping.
They're trying to help?
Yeah. But the thing is, I can't get cash in any way, shape, or form. And
I know,
this is America, and you have to have money. And you know, the thing is ice. And the ice thing, last summer, I was next to a grocery store where I could use my EBT for ice. But I'm nowhere near anything like that, so I was strapped with having to use the cash. But I do. I go from DES parking lot over to O'Reilly's auto parking lot about every couple weeks. I flip flop.
Yeah.
Just that way, you know.
So they know you and.
Yeah, and then they also know it actually works and moves. You know, that's one of their other concerns. Somebody pulls in with a dead unit. You know.
They want you guys not to be in the front.
Well, they don't want us there at all.
Yeah.
But fortunately, nobody really ever comes in. If they do, it's like a night, and they're gone in the morning. So I'm usually the only one there. So yeah. But no, and that's the thing. If I wanted to get a place, you know, they have motorhome parking lots and stuff. It's almost $500 a month rent for those things, and then still the utilities.
Yeah,
like I said,
it's crazy expensive right now.
Right? Yeah. So I still can't do it. But so this is the best thing going right now. And then when I get the operation, I'll stay at J.C. Lincoln Hospital parking lot. I've done that before, like when I was doing the bone marrow biopsy and that. And so I know those people up there pretty well too. They're good.
Sounds like you've had it pretty rough, but yet you're so positive.
Thanks.
Yeah, you really are.
Thanks, man.
You're really positive, and
I try.
You still carry a smile on your face.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Not always. I mean, there was a couple weeks ago, I was tearing these people up.
Yeah.
Zipping them off. It was 114. I was pissed. People just. Well, here's the thing: Jeeps, Toyota, Tesla, Volkswagen. Those people don't get it.
They don't.
No, all those cars. You know how many different Jeeps there are, and the makes, and Toyotas, Tacomas, and Tundras. The other thing is the big crew cab pickup trucks. The only fucking guy that helped me the other day out of probably 6 months now from a crew cab truck was a black man.
Wow.
Gave me a full bottle of water. And that's the other thing. White people like to give you a half bottle of water. They just like, you know, it's like, it's like Mexicans never do that. And, you know, and then, you know, there'll be fucking Tesla sitting there, right? And then they're just looking at me like in disgust. And then a Mexican pulls up in a 92 Corolla behind him and gives me $5. You know, and it's like, motherfucker, you know, it is nice, but it's not the way it should be. You know, that motherfucker in front should be helping me, not the poor guy busting his ass. And unfortunately, the rich are just assholes for the most part, you know. They just, you know, and it's bullshit. And that's the problem with America. We've allowed the capitalism to get a little carried away. You know how many billionaires we have in America right now? 1,000 billionaires. You know the first thing any economist will tell you about a billionaire? They'll tell you they're really bad for the economy. We have thousands of these assholes holding on to all this money. You know? And in the meantime, you know, there's just people everywhere that need, you know?
There really is. I think there's been a huge spike in people in need.
Well, it's because the rich get richer and they keep taking from the poor, and now the rich don't pay fucking taxes. We have to pay their fucking taxes because Trump thought it'd be a good idea to take their fucking tax down because they're rich. They shouldn't have to pay money. They're rich, right? It's like, why don't I got no concept of what the fuck these people are thinking other than get the rich richer. Here's the concept I got. I need to round up all kinds of people and start kicking your fucking rich door in, you know? It's like the peasant, that's what's happening. It's like 17th century. The peasants are going to get frustrated enough where they're going to kick the castle door in. And, you know, it's getting ridiculous, you know?
When I went downtown to that area, I don't know if it's a non-profit, I'm not too sure, not the Salvation Army, but it's another location in downtown Phoenix that has a bunch of tents. I don't know if that's a shelter or I don't know what it is, but I feel like Phoenix should really get a lot more shelters and non-profits put up for the people that recently were evicted and, you know, for all the stuff that's going on.
I give cops shit all the time when they say, oh, time to go. I'm like, all right, where are we going?
Exactly, we're gonna move.
They're like, well, I don't know. And then they like one cop trying to tell me, well, there's a place in Fountain Hills, a casino. And I go, yeah, they want $90 a night. Fountain Hills. Yeah, my business is here. You know, it's like the cops are just idiots. I'm sorry, you know, I have a lot of respect for some officers, but nowadays we have really a lot of young cops and they have no life experience.
I went to go interview some people and living in some tunnels under a bridge, and one of the guys there told me that the Phoenix police had drove over all of their tents to run them out of there because they've been consistently going there asking them to leave. And I guess one night while they were sleeping, a cop went through with their car and ran over and told them to pretty much get all their stuff and get out, even though it was like 3 a.m. for them. So
see, it's judging.
I've heard well, lately what I've heard from the people on the streets is the cops are pretty mean to them. You know, they don't try to help. They kind of just tell them to get up and go and move. And that does nothing. I feel like Phoenix should really focus on
the homeless.
More getting you guys more shelters and definitely more shelters, more space to stay.
Well, the problem with Phoenix is that, but I mean, it's Phoenix Raceway now. I mean, that's what Phoenix has turned into.
What do you think Phoenix should do in order to...
Oh, number one, I think they should stop having people move here because, well, so do you guys know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is? He's an astrophysicist. You should look him up. He's a black man, smartest man I've ever heard talk in my life. Anyway, he was 8 years old when he knew he wanted to be an astrophysicist. People were like, "Oh, you're going to be a baseball player or a fireman?" And he goes, "I will be an astrophysicist." At 8 years old, you know. Anyway, so he super smart guy, amazing. Like you might have heard of him because he like ruins all the stories, backstories on movies and stuff, and tells how this isn't real because science doesn't, it doesn't happen in science. But anyway, Science has done studies on planet Earth. Planet Earth is good at sustaining 2 billion people. We're over 8. You know, and that's, you look around and you wonder, you know, Ethiopia, all these other African countries, people are starving to death. And it's gonna get worse. It's just is, you know. And the thing is you know, it's.
Do you feel like America may ever get to that point where American people will be out in the streets hungry and?
Well, I honestly, I talked with a scientist that I met at Walmart parking lot, or in Walmart, and then we ended up talking in the parking lot. We talked like an hour, and I finally said, okay, here's my turn. I go, tell me if I'm anywhere in the neighborhood. I go, I think in 10 years, we're going to see the beginning of the end, and it'll be man fighting for food and water. And he looked at me and he's like, and I was like, oh, that's great. You know, I was like, oh, I'm glad to know I was right, but I'm not really glad that I am right.
Yeah.
You know, but it's unfortunate, and the whole thing comes to greed.
Definitely.
Our oceans, the biggest thing on the planet, and we just trashed them. They're just trash.
Yeah.
It's just like, how the fuck, you know? And that's the thing, big oil. They fucked our air, and then the petroleum fucked our planet with all the plastic. You know, a lot of people don't realize that all that plastic is made from oil.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, and it's in every fish, it's in us. They're finding it in our brain now. I heard on the news, yes. It's just like, really, and the thing is, like, ExxonMobil, one of the biggest ones, in the 70s, I don't know if you're aware, they got scientists to come in and paid them. They go, do research, tell us what's going to happen in the future if we continue to use this product and to use it at the rate we're doing it, and the growth of as time goes on with man. And anyway, scientists, they did that in the early 70s. Scientists are looking at that today. They're going, it's fucking amazing how spot on they.
Here's that for you, Thomas.
Oh man, thank you so much.
You know what?
Awesome.
I'm gonna try to get you some more help, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely. And whenever I see you, I'll stop by and I'll give you some water, whatever I can to help out.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I get some people that want to reach out to you, do you have, we'll probably talk about that later.
Okay.
Like how we can actually help you.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, it was nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
It was awesome meeting you too.
Yeah,
It was nice chatting.
I know. I was just sitting here thinking, God, I chatted for probably an hour with these people.
I know.
That was good because I don't have any friends or relatives, and so yeah, it's nice to talk to nice people. I mean, you know, and honestly, I just was thinking maybe when I get all my shit together, I'll maybe help you guys. You know.
You would need to do that.
Well, I mean, help you help others.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that would be awesome.
Right?
I would really like that.
Yeah. I mean, who knows, you know, who's better than somebody that lives it, you know?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So, thank you
so
guys. You
much.
guys are awesome, man.
You're
I
awesome.
appreciate
You're great.
you.
You have a good day, okay?
I will.
You
too.
take care
Thank
out
you.
here.
Okay.
Okay, bye.